Hello everybody, and welcome to a Pauper video here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. Okie doke, so today we are going to be playing with a deck. It's called Pauper Boros by a lot of people, but it cut its namesake card, Pauper Rebirth, and now it's just like a Boros kind of controlling deck. And so yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a deck tech, and then we'll jump right into matches so you can see how it works. Pauper is a up-and-coming format. It's like growing in popularity a lot. It's very fun to play. The cards are all very powerful. And yeah, so I highly recommend you try it out. It's also very affordable because the format Pauper is, you can only play commons, and then there's a ban list, of course. So what is Pauper Boros? Pauper Boros is a kind of aggro. It's a control deck that can also play like a little bit of an aggro role sometimes. It is built around these cards pretty much a lot in many ways: Glinthawk and Core Skyfisher. And what these do. Glinthawk is a 1-mana 2/2 that when it enters the battlefield, you sack it unless you return an artifact to your hand. So normally that would be a downside, and Core Skyfish is similar. When it enters the battlefield, you return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. So the deck is built to turn this supposed downside into an upside by running cards like Prophetic Prism, Alchemist's Vial, and Thraben Inspector. Thraben Inspector is only really good with Core Skyfisher, but it's also just a nice value 1-drop. You can return the Clue in a pinch, though. You also, in your mana base, you run Ancient Dens to go with the Glinthawks, and some great Furnaces as well. And but you primarily want to be returning the Prisms and the Vials. You could also return a Journey to Nowhere in a pinch with the Core Skyfisher if you want to get something bigger. The rest of the deck, the land base is pretty simple. There's 4 Windscarred Crags as just dual lands, 3 Boros Garrison. The initial list I was using had 4, but you really drawing multiple Boros Garrisons in your opening hand is just horrible. So I ended up going down to 3. And then 3 mountains, 3 plains, 2 secluded steps, just to make sure you don't flood out as much. You can also, if you ever play one early, you can bounce it with a Boros Garrison later. That's a nice piece of tech. And then there's a couple of cards here that are just kind of neat and unique to Pauper. So Palace Sentinels makes you become the Monarch. So you have a lot of removal in this deck, and so if you become the Monarch, you can pretty much stay the Monarch and just use your endless removal to grind your opponent out. So 3 Palace Sentinels, that's another card that you can also bounce it with your Core Skyfisher and become the Monarch again if you really need to. Battle Screech is a nice win con. For 4 mana, you create 2 1/1s, and then you can tap 3 untapped white creatures to create another couple 1/1s. So if you have an untapped white creature, then you can just pay 4 mana and make 4 1/1s essentially, because you can tap the 2. It doesn't matter if they're summoning sick. And then Prismatic Strands is a card that I thought was kind of like a joke card that's not very good, but it actually is very useful in a lot of matchups. You can prevent all damage that sources of the color of your choice would deal this turn. And importantly, that doesn't stop damage from all colors. So if all your creatures are white, so if you say like blue creatures can't do damage, then you can still block and kill their stuff. And then you usually a lot of the time you want to use this as early as you can, because the flashback of tapping an untapped white creature is pretty easy to do, especially because you can do it after blocking. Onto the removal suite, we have 1 Electrickery in the main deck, just because Elves is really hard to beat without an Electrickery. Firebolt is a nice little value card, but it is sorcery speed, and the flashback is expensive, so only 1 copy here. Then we have 4 Galvanic Blasts. That's the other reason we have the Ancient Dens and Great Furnaces, to help turn on Metalcraft for Galvanic Blast. The reason we don't run 4 of each is because we don't want people to be able to side in Artifact Hate and just absolutely crush our deck by killing all of our lands too early. That's one of the things that, like if a third of, like 6 lands is already a lot, so you can sometimes get hosed by that. But yeah, we have enough to turn on Galvanic Blast a lot of the time, especially in the late game. Lightning Bolt, just because it's really efficient. Journey to Nowhere is another great removal spell against a lot of decks. And now we're going to go on to the sideboard. We have 4 Pyroblasts because blue decks are quite popular. We have 2 Lone Missionaries just because aggro is nice. You can also bounce them with your Core Skyfishers. Relic of Progenitus is just a nice catch-all answer to bring in against graveyard decks, because Chainer's Edict is pretty good card, and also you can shut down Gurmag Anglers. 2 more Electrickeries for Elves, Gorilla Shamans for Affinity, Core Sanctifiers for Boggles and Affinity, and then Coalition Honor Guard is just a nice answer against Burn and a lot of other decks that want to target their own things, like Mono Green Aggro has a bunch of like pump spells, and Boggles has a bunch of stuff. So we are going to jump into our Pauper League with our deck, and yeah, let's hope the games go well. I think I'll probably play 3 matches with this deck for the video. And yeah, be sure to let me know if you like Pauper content, and I will be sure to make more Pauper videos here on the channel. It's nice to spice things up, though, from time to time with some Pauper stuff. And also keep in mind that this is only, I played a practice league with the deck to make sure that I knew all, like a lot of the common interactions. Definitely learned some valuable things, like against control decks, you really want to make sure that you don't give them the monarchy with Palace Sentinels. I did that in the same match twice, and it was really bad. But yeah, and then I made a couple changes, like taking out the 4th Boros Garrison. It was only changes to the mana base, though, because there was a couple mana problems I was having. There was also a Bajuka Bog initially, which is kind of cute because you can Bajuka Bog them, then bounce it with Boros Garrison. But having too many tap lands was a problem for me, so I cut down on them a little bit. Also, you are pretty color intensive, like you have 18 1-drops that all need to have the right color of mana. The Electricity kind of like a 2-drop a lot of the time. There is a lot of card draw in this deck, which is kind of cool. Feels very powerful when it's doing its thing. And sometimes you just can crush people. Okie doke. Let's get into the match. Opponent is too afraid to face me. Okay, let's go. We lost the die roll. Not a huge deal. Another cool interaction with Glint Hawk is, maybe it'll come up and you'll get to see it, but since you have artifact lands, you can cast Glint Hawk, bounce an artifact land, and make your land drop if you weren't going to make your land drop that turn and make it essentially free. Okie doke. This is a fine hand. We're going to keep it. We might have to discard to hand size, but we can discard our Prismatic Strands, which is already a card you don't necessarily want to hard cast. Okay, the opponent is playing Burn. Prismatic Strands could be a very good card in the matchup. So we're going to lead with Plains, and then we're going to pass. Okie doke. So I think in this matchup, the key is going to be using Prismatic Strands on a big turn. Also, removing their cheap creatures. So this isn't the best hand against Burn. This hand would have been good against like a control deck because we have the core Skyfisher, we have the Palace Sentinels, and the Battle Screech, but for like resilient threats, and we also have like Prophetic Prism for like mid-range decks to like kind of beat them, and the little like interaction of Prophetic Prism and Skyfisher. But against this deck, they're going to probably try to kill us by like turn 4, maybe. So like if they cast like a Thermal Alchemist here and we can't kill it, we're just kind of dead. Needle drop. Okay, that's a good sign for me. Okay, they missed a land drop, so there is hope. Yeah, this is the problem I was talking about with when you draw multiple Boros Garrisons. Here, I think I'm going to still use the Boros Garrison so that I can have Prophetic Strands in my graveyard. I could just cast a Prophetic Prism. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go land, Prophetic Prism, and look for removal spells for if he plays a Thermal Alchemist. Also, this lets me... Okay, perfect. That was exactly what I wanted to find. Now I can play my core Skyfisher, bounce my own Prism, or I can like bolt something and then... Okay, so he's Lava Spiking. Okie doke. We're going to Skyfisher back our Prism. Boros Garrison back our Plains. Then we are going to pass the turn and discard our second Boros garrison. Using Prismatic Strands to counter 2 of his spells is going to be pretty good, I think. The thing is, once he draws his second land to start casting double spells, then we can really use the Prismatic Strands effectively. Oh, God. Oh, dear. That was really bad for us. Okay, we're going to play our Sentinels. We know he has 5 spells in hand, which means we could just die here. But we do need to get a creature on the board, and we can't just hold up Prismatic Strands necessarily forever. Also, he has creatures in his deck, so we can kill his creatures if he plays them, so hopefully he just starts playing those out. Okay, Bolt. Okay, the fact that he targeted my guy there is really good for me. That's 4 damage. Like, I would be at 6, and 6 is a much worse life total. Oh, dear. He took the Monarchy. Well, that's really bad for me. I didn't know they ran G2 Lava Runner. I haven't played against Pauper Burn in a while. Well, that was really bad. So we're going to kill this. Let's see, do we want to do that? So we're going to play our land first. Oh, we already played our land. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana to work with. So we're going to go Thraben Inspector plus Firebolt. Okay, plus Firebolt. And then we will hold up our Prismatic Strand and our burn spells. Okay, so he drew an extra 2 cards off of the Monarchy. So yeah, that's what I was saying earlier about not giving your opponent the Monarchy. I didn't know they had G2 Lava Runner in the deck, or I would have been a little bit more conservative. He did have to have like some things. We're going to protect ourselves from red. Okay, Curse of the Pierced Heart is kind of annoying, and he draws an extra card here. Okay. So we are going to play... We do have to attack him to take back the Monarchy. So we're going to do that first. We could play our Prophetic Prism. Kind of want to just develop the Battle Screech, though. So Battle Screech doesn't actually do that much extra. We're just going to play Prism here, and then our Thraben Inspector. And then we'll draw our card. From the Monarchy. Alchemist's Vial is not like the best, but it's not horrifying. Not horrific. Okay, he's cycling. That's quite nice. We would like to draw one of our game lands. That would be not bad. Sack this. Game land to counteract the curse would be nice. Okay. Play Plains. Play Battle Screech. Then we can flash it back. Get in for 1. We know all of the cards in his hand are spells, so we have to be careful. Another Palace Sentinels. So 5 spells in his hand. Can we stop that by killing our own creature? Probably not. Yep, that's game. Okay, game 2 will get a little bit better for us. We're going to take out we're going to bring in our Lone Missionaries, our Coalition Honor Guard, and that's going to be all we bring in. We're going to take out Elect Trickery. I mean, gaining 4 life is huge, so Elect Trickery comes out. We'll take out the Journey to Nowheres and run it like this. Because he does have some stuff that like Journey to Nowhere can kill, but all of our other burn spells already kill him pretty much. Okay, we'll go first. It's the rough hand, but we're going to keep it. We're going to lead with a Thraben. It's not the greatest hand, but it's not the worst hand either. It could definitely be worse. And we don't have a ton of sideboard cards for the matchup, so a playable hand is a playable hand. We're going to hit him. We're going to play a Skyfisher and bounce our Clue. Because we don't really need to draw the card from it, and next turn we can go Skyfisher plus replay our Thraben, which seems good. And if he points the thing at our Skyfisher, then we're fine with that too. Okay, he's pointing it at our face, as is expected. Needle drop, yep. Again, he's missing his land drop. That's really good for us. Nope, he's not. Maybe we're just supposed to go Windscarred Crag, Core Skyfisher, bounce Windscarred Crag. That could be good. We're going to attack for sure, though. Yeah, gaining 2 life seems good in this matchup, so I'm going to gain 2 life. I think gaining 2 life could just be really valuable and keep me alive an extra turn, because his burn spells all do 3, so I don't know. Maybe that's wrong, but that's like the type of play where more experience would be the key. Okay, yeah, perfect. So now I can go Ancient Den, Prophetic Prism, Galvanic Blast, your 0-3. Because I'll have 3 artifacts. And I can use the Prism to filter my mana. This is the type of thing I want. I want him to have hands that are reliant on the creatures, because I can kill all of the creatures he plays pretty much. And I have another point of life gain in my hand. So if I lose this game, I'm going to be pretty surprised. Even if he goes Bolt Bolt, Bolt Bolt, Fire Bolt, Fire Blast, I'm still in good shape. Okay, yeah. Things are looking up. Okay, he didn't have the Gitu guy, which is lucky for me. We're just going to Glint Hawk, bounce our Prophetic Prism. another card. Any of our burn spells, we can kill him next turn. Journey to Nowhere is not great. That's why I only have one left in the deck. Because we want our burn spells to be able to help race him as well. So if he goes Bolt, 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 Fire Blast, then I die. But those are very specific cards to have. I guess Searing Blaze is also... yeah, he could definitely kill me here. Okay, Journey to Nowhere, I can kill that guy. Okay. So he's bolting my guy, so he won't die. Unless I draw Firebolt. That's the game. Whew, I didn't even draw my any of my sideboard cards. I guess I didn't need to show him that I had that card in my deck still. Boom, got there. We're on the draw now for game 3 though, so kind of sketchy. Don't want relics. Could just bring in these guys to kill Curse the Pierced Heart. Probably better than Journey to Nowhere. I'll just bring in one. Okay, this hand seems excellent. We'll keep. We have a gain land. We have our Prismatic Strands. Now we have a Bolt to kill his creature. Gaining life is good in this matchup. We can. Yeah, he didn't have a 1-drop. Huh. We're just gonna Prism. We can next turn like double bolt his stuff, or we could. Man, what is in his hand? Maybe he's flooding. We're gonna Skyfisher back a Prism, and then we're going to Boros Garrison back our game land. Oh, that's his game. Well, you outplayed me, opponent. Okay, then we can discard a mountain. I kind of just want to discard the Prismatic Strands, though. We're just going to discard the Prismatic Strands. It's just a nice little insurance thing. Makes it hard for him to do a lot of things. I'm not afraid of the Gitu guy. We can just bolt it. Oh, oops. Meant to... Oh, I should have probably not attacked, because then I can't Prismatic Strands. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Okay, Lone Missionary is perfect. We're going to Lone Missionary. Yeah, this is better. Okay. Then we'll attack. Yeah, I shouldn't have attacked last turn. That was a mistake. I forgot about the Prismatic Strands. Still new with the deck. Okay, and then we will... We'll just play a mountain. We could Boros Garrison our Windscarred Crag, but we'll do that next turn, and this way we can hold up 2 lightning bolts. So okay, he's just got nothing. And that hard to believe. He probably has like 12 points of burn or 15 or 18 in his hand. Or he's just flooded out of his mind. Maybe he's just getting this into the graveyard instead of having to cast it is really good. At least that's what I think. Oh, okay, that's going to probably seal the deal. Going to go to combat, hit him for 4. If we hit him for 2, he goes to 14, and then we could hit him for 4 the next turn. Oh, man. I really just want to hold up the thing. I think I'm going to Palace Sentinels. And now if you like wanted to go end of turn bolt my Lone Missionary so I couldn't Prismatic Strands his big turn. Alchemist, okay. Yes, Dan Bet, I agree. Feels very good to be above 20 against this burn deck. Okay. So now I can go land, bolt, bolt, combat, 4. Still playing it a little bit safe. I'll take 3. Okay, I don't want him to take 3 though. I'll prevent that. Searing Blaze, eh? It's only dealing 1 to me. I'm fine with that. He's bolting again. He concedes, yeah. He can't beat double prismatic. Okay, we managed to win that match. Opponent looked like they were sitting on a ton of bolts. They had Searing Blaze, they had a couple bolts, 2 Thermo Alchemists. Alchemists are like their worst card in the matchup. Okay, we managed to get that match. That was we lost game 1, which was fairly close, but we managed to win game 2 and 3, even on the draw for game 3. That was pretty clutch. Lone Missionary was pretty good there. Windscarred Crag gains us a surprising amount of life. I'm very glad, though, that we aren't running 4 Boros Garrisons, because as you can see, we drew like 2 there, and it just gets awkward. I really am liking the plan of like trying to discard this to hand size if I can, though, against Burn. That seems good, because tapping 3 mana for it is just pretty clunky. And we need to be developing blockers and that good stuff. But getting the win there feels good. Okie doke, join the match. We would like to go first. This is a fine hand. We'll keep it. We're going to play turn 1 Thraben Inspector. Don't want to use our Glint. We can use our Glint Hawk to return our Prophetic Prism. So that'll be a good play. I'm feeling pretty good. This hand is good against a lot of different decks. Okay, Plains of his own. Oh, Slivers. Our deck seems very good against Slivers. Okay. So we're going to prism here. I think plated sliver is a sliver we could definitely kill, but we want to hit our land drops. And Galvanic Blast will do 4 now, so we're not worried about killing a sliver next turn. Like if he plays, yeah, we want to kill that type of sliver. So if we draw a land here, we can kill them. I mean, we can kill Muscle Sliver either way. And we can kind of play our Glint. We can kind of, this is the exact thing I was talking about. We can kind of free roll the Glint Hawk if we don't have a land here. So yeah, we can go Glint Hawk, bounce our Ancient Den, replay Ancient Den. And then we can Journey to Nowhere his Muscle Sliver. I don't think we're going to attack here because hitting for 1 is not worth the possibility of being able to double block this thing. Because the Slivers deck is pretty much just running all cards to give all Slivers +1/+1. What does flanking do? Without flanking blocks, the blocking creature gets -1/-1. So it'll give both my creatures -1/-1. That's unfortunate. We're only taking 1 though. And we have another Journey to Nowhere. And we hit a land. Perfect. We are going to play our Journey to Nowhere on the Sidewinder dude. Flanking, yeah, pretty old school. And then once again, we will not attack. We have enough artifacts. We have 1, 2, 3, so we have Metalcraft on this. All slivers have reach. I do not care about that at all. Flanking is annoying, though. If he attacks, though, we can double block and blow him out with our Galvanic Blast. Perfect. Okay, Mutagenic Growth is kind of annoying. We'll take 2. We'll do the old free roll trick. Yeah, we're getting pretty good at that. Okay. Mutagenic Growth was kind of annoying there. Slivers dunked on red-white. Okay, so we're going to take 5. Jeez. Dang, we just need another removal spell. We needed to hit our land drops so we could do some stuff. We just need to kill this thing. Okay, we're going to okay. We're gonna use our prismatic strands here. Double flanking. Jeez. Protection from white. We'll take 3. Are these colorless? You've got to be kidding me. We can jump next turn. Bolt. Can't even kill anything. Gosh darn it. There's our land. A little bit late. Yep, we're just, we aren't dead yet. Just basically dead. Flanking stacks? Oh dear. Oh, I'm just dead. Yeah, I can't kill the colorless ones. Unfortunate there. Okay. Geez. What do I even want in this matchup? Relic's bad. Electrickery seems kind of bad. Might be better than some of the stuff I have. Honor Guard's not great. Lone Missionaries seems horrific. Let's just see. So Electrickery is probably bad because they're all of them pump it themselves. Yeah, I don't think I improve at all post sideboard. Prismatic Strand seems kind of weak, but yeah. We could like Electrickery and hope that he doesn't have all the other things that pump toughness and stuff. Or I could like, okay, that's a mulligan. We have to keep. Please, removal. That's definitely going to the bottom. Too slow. Oh dear. Things are looking grim for the good guys here. Slivers is definitely a strong deck. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the Palace guy, but I want to draw relevant spells. Poisonous is not what I care about. Definitely going to kill that one. No mutagenic. Yes, no mutagenic growth. I'm saved. Oh, they have they don't do normal damage? Oh, that's so good for me. I'm going to create 2 1/1s. Okay, so I can double block one of them. I guess I can't. Who needs to double block anyway? Okay. Okay, take normal damage. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to go for the old praying strategy. Yay! Vial. Hawk. Huh. I kind of want to flash back, but at the same time, I can't like triple block if I do, so I'm going to just hold back. Yeah, this is why I held back. Now I can quad block this sliver. Yeah, maybe the deck's just much more resilient than I gave it credit for. Vial. That was a clutch draw. Get out of here, Muscle Sliver. You're not wanted, bud. Oh, that was so good. I'm at 5 poison. So unless he if he draws another, okay, that's fine. Oh, that's how poison works. Okay. That's sketchy. Oh, so I'm just dead. Oh, I just punted the game. Oh my god. I have to draw a removal spell off this. Wow, I punted so hard. No, I didn't. Okay, flanking. This guy can't attack. Oh, I blocked wrong. Oh my god. It doesn't really matter, but I should have killed the one that makes poisonous stuff. It does matter, but... Okay, let's sack our clue first. Okay, then we can go 1, 2... Skyfisher, bounce our vial. One, two, play vial. Then go to end step. I didn't play a land, whoops. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be good. At 9 poison, shall we stabilize? Yes! Whoa, we barely made it that game. Oh my god. I want to bring in the honor guard over... Actually, I kind of want the other lone missionary now that I think about it. I don't think prismatic strands is what I want in this matchup. I think it's too clunky. I just want as much life gain and... It's a fine hand. Not great, but can't always have the best hands. I have to play this turn 1, I think. Can't cycle my step yet. Sorry about that, that's my dog. Yeah, I can't stop him from barking. Oh dear. I need a bolt. Oh gosh. Ugh, this is very grim looking. I need to draw a bolt. And I lose. Poisonous is so annoying. What the heck? I'm dead on turn 4? Yeah. Wow, I guess I had to kill the one with poison. Not that I was going to win this game anyway. I had a clunky draw. Wow. I guess I should have mulliganed. That was pretty bad. Yeah, my dogs just love barking. Yeah, I guess I should have mulliganed that hand. I need to keep hands that have bolts and galvanic blasts, like hopefully multiple copies. I have like 11 cards that are relevant in the matchup. All of my kill spells. That's probably just a thing where I'm not as experienced with the deck though, and I've now faced the Slivers matchup, so now I know that's how you're supposed to play it. Okay, man, this hand. Yeah. Maybe I was even supposed to bring in Electrickeries against that deck just so I could kill more Slivers. That's another thing where I'm just not sure. I would have to like play it multiple times and try it with and without. But being able to kill the Slivers is pretty relevant. Man, I'm gonna mulligan. That hand is sketchy. We're gonna keep this one though. Put that on top. Yeah, I definitely like. Yeah, I don't know if I'm favored in that matchup. It seems like I forgot how many lords they have. Because like every card is annoying, and you kind of have to want to kill every single card. Okay, playing into a blue deck. Blue is one of the better colors in Pauper. I mean, it is the best color in Pauper. There's just a lot of broken cards that they used to print at common. Looks like I'm playing against the mono blue version of the Delver deck. He could have a Ninja that depowers here, but he doesn't, luckily. Okay. We're going to just kill that. Or at least attempt to. He could have Spell Stutter Sprite, but I'd rather he use a Spell Stutter on one of my weaker cards, like an Electrickery. Okay, so he does have Spell Stutter Sprite. Maybe I was supposed to bait with something else. I don't even know. Electrickery could be good. Like, if he has Spell Stutter Sprite, I don't really want him to nab my Prophetic Prism, because I'd rather draw a card probably than kill the Fairy Miscreant. Maybe I'm just supposed to pass and not do anything, but I am going to miss land drops if I do that, so. Slayer Husk. That's kind of neat. Okay, and now I will just... Really don't want to miss a land drop, so I'm going to try and draw a land. Perfect. And now I'm going to blast. I'd rather kill the Spellstutter Sprite. And I want to kill the Flyer so I can play my Palace Sentinels. If I draw a land, I can Palace Sentinels and have Alchemist File up. I'm a little bit down in cards here. Thraben's a nice draw. He counterspells a Thraben Inspector. Okay. Okay. Pondering. Another Flare Husk, okay. If this resolves, I'm in good shape. He could definitely have a Daze, though. Yeah. I can't keep waiting, though, because I don't have any... I don't have a way to make sure I draw lands in the foreseeable future. Ugh. And they also have bounce spells in this deck, so I can't just play my... Oh, that was a nice draw. I can't just... Yeah. Dang. I'm getting completely... This is exactly what Mono Blue Delver wants to do. Oh, it resolved? What? What the heck? Vapor snagging one of them. Okay. Land. Perfect. Yep, he has a counterspell. Of course. Feels bad, man. He has 2 counterspells. His Daze did good work. Yeah. He just hasn't drawn, like, excess lands. He's on 2 lands Dream over there. That's really all the deck needs to function. Hush. Don't bark, bud. I definitely don't want to Journey to Nowhere a token that's a 1/1. He has better stuff like 3/2 flyers and yeah. Yeah, I flooded and he didn't, so that's pretty much this game. I need the thing against decks with counterspells is you have to overload their counterspells and like be able to cast 2 relevant things in a turn. But I'm just so far from doing anything relevant, it's not even funny. He doesn't even have a 3rd land yet. He's literally discarding to hand size. Wow. That feels bad. I'm going to get rid of Spell Stutter Sprite. Flyers are really hard for me. Wow. Maybe I was supposed to just wait on my Glint Nest. That's another strategy you can use. You just wait on your Glint Nest. Not Glint Nest, whatever it's called. Glint Hawk. You just wait on them and then you are able to... I could have cracked a Vial to stop 2 damage there. Oh, am I just dead? What the heck? Wow, okay. Wow. Wow, there was the bolt. It was never going to kill anything, though. Okay. So against Delver, I think Electrickeries are going to be good. Actually, I'm just going to bring in 4 Pyroblast. I probably don't need anything else. Prismatic Strands is not great. Yeah. Sorry about the barking dogs, everyone. And then I'll take out... A lot of my cards seem pretty good. Maybe I don't want all of the Electrickeries. I'll take out Electrickery. Yeah, it seems good because it can kill like multiples of his stuff. I'll take out, all my cards seem pretty decent in the matchup. Guess why this should probably be a good matchup for my deck. As long as they don't flood. Huh. Maybe I just take out Journey to Nowheres. They're just worse than my other options, and then I take out a Palace Sentinels maybe. Well, that seems like a great way to refuel. I'll take out one of the battle screeches. This seems like a fine hand. We'll keep it. Keep-a-roo! I think I probably could have won that if I'd played better too. I think I should have played around. Like I don't know. I couldn't have killed any of his stuff anyway, so it's hard to say because he had the mutagenics. I'm not sure how I was supposed to play it. He mulliganed. We'll lead with Mountain, and then we'll Boros Garrett. We'll probably. Yeah, we'll just Boros Garrison. Okay, he's preordaining. I love how it's going to like change the box size every time. Okay. He put both on top. Okay. I don't think I'm going to cycle that. I think I want the land. I can always pick it up with a bounce land later. Or with a Skyfisher or something. I'll just wait. A null. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we're fine with that. Maybe I was supposed to play my secluded step out, actually. Yeah, I think I was. I messed that up. That could actually cost me the match. Or not. Yeah, I'll kill Fairy Miscreant. Dispel. Okay, we will try again. Now that I think about it, it might be better to have saved Galvanic Blast because that can deal with the Spire Golem. So I think I probably chose the wrong land there. No matter. We will play our Glinthawk now. Bounce that. Play this. It's all about resolving this Palace Sentinels because I don't think he can beat it once it's like sitting in play. So we'll be able to Palace Sentinels with Pyroblast backup. We're just going to wait for our moment. Because now we're winning on board. So we don't have to do anything at all. That's the thing about a counterspell deck, is if it's behind on the board, then it has to tap out, and then you can resolve your threats. We're fine to trade 2 damage for 1 damage. We kill him way faster. Okay, we're going to go for it here. Counter that. Yep, that's the game, I think. Now I can untap, slam this guy. And I don't think he can recover from this. It's just about knowing how to play against control decks. And I'll probably just slip my Thraben Inspector into play here. Actually, card I'm most worried about is Spire Golem because I messed up and, well, I guess I couldn't use Galvanic Blast for 4 damage anyway. I could have if I had the Thraben. Yeah. Opponents probably think about whether they can win. Yeah, I'll just cast my Thraben. Make sure it gets in under any spell stutter sprites he might have. Now I can Boros Garrison my Secluded Step to draw an extra card. What did he do with his Preordained? Put 2 on the bottom. And he concedes. Okay. Okie doke. On to game 3 here. Okay, we don't want Relics. We don't really want Journey to Nowhere. Okay. So let's look at our cards. Don't want Core Sanctifiers because it can kill Spire Golem, but we have other cards that can kill Spire Golem. Shaman seems bad. Relics. I mean, Shamans are not playable in this matchup. Journey seems like medium. Prismatics like medium. Probably bad though. Battle Screech is a card I could play, but it's kind of expensive, so it's hard to resolve it, especially on the draw. I think I'm going to just cut it for a Journey. Core Sanctifiers also kills Flayer Husk. Huh. I'm going to cut one of these for one of these on the draw. Because I can't play the Monarch card if I'm behind. On the draw, I'm more likely to fall behind and just be in a little stalemate. Okie doke. We will keep this hand. It is not spectacular, but it does have a Pyroblast, which is fine, and it has a little bit of card draw stuff going on. Delver is good. Oh man, that's where we really needed to have untapped land so we could Galvanic Blast it. Now we're in a bit of a pickle. Okay, it doesn't flip. I need to draw a mountain here so I can kill the Delver. Okay, Ninja the Deep Hours. Okay, so if he has Mutagenic Growth. We're going to go for it. I think it's more likely that he has... Dang. So he had Mutagenic Growth, not Daze. So I played around. I could have Pyroblasted it to kill it, but then he has Daze as an option. And I don't know how many Dazes he runs versus Mutagenic Growths. Well, I know he has 3 Mutagenic Growths. But I think he runs 4 Dazes. He could have 4 of both. It's just a choice of which one I want to play around. And I'd rather get a Mutagenic Growth out of his hand there, because I'm not going to be able to play around Daze anyway. Okay. He's gushing, okay. Play a land. Bolt the ninja. So we've killed the ninja, but we're significantly far behind on board, especially if this Delver flips. Okay, and it does. This is why Palace Sentinels is not the greatest. He has another ninja. Okay, now I'm screwed. This just didn't line up well for me. He had the Dispel. He didn't have the daze. Okay, so we can core Skyfisher. Bounce the mountain. I'm gonna bold this. Maybe we should have waited so he could maybe waste mana equipping Flare Husk. But if he spends mana equipping Flare Husk, I think I'm in decent shape anyway, because it means he doesn't have Counterspell up. Okay, so he did spend the mana. Alchemist's Vial. Please draw a land here. Electrickery, eh? He's dazing my Thraben Inspector. Okay. So, interesting. Quite interesting. So he has 5 cards in hand. Glintock, okay. So we can go tap this for white. Prism. Land. Glintock. That's unfortunate. So we're going to Alchemist Vial this so I can't attack. Where is he scrying? You put one on top, one on the bottom. Okay, so he has a Fairy Miscreant. Okay, another Fairy Miscreant. Okay, so this is our chance. We could blow him out with our Electrickery into Galvanic Blast. So we're going to Galvanic Blast this first. That was such a good draw. Overload that. Next turn we can Palace Sentinels. Ooh, we could be doing it. Preordain. The deck doesn't have all that many threats. If he doesn't land a threat here, or even if he has to tap out for a threat, we put 2 on the bottom. Very Miscreant, okay. He has Vapor Snag in his deck. I'm not going to take any chances. Bolt that. Hydroblast, okay. I'm not going to attack. So it would have been better after all to kill Palace Sentinels, maybe. If he has Vapor Snag, I'm screwed, but I guess I'm in bad shape if he has Vapor Snag either way. Preordain. He put 2 on top. Okay, I'm dead. I'm totally dead. So he has 1 card that he like wanted to have actively. Okay. There's the Vapor Snag. Ugh, we were so close. We couldn't have won. We couldn't beat a Vapor Snag plus mutagenic growth. Wow, we were close. Dang, we were so close to stabilizing. He had the he only had 1 mana up when we went for the lightning bolt play onto the fairy miscreant, but it might have been better to. I mean, he has counterspell mana, but if he's not gonna do anything with his mana, maybe we should have just waited on the bolt. And then he would tap out on his turn, or we should have upkeeped it, but then he plays into counterspell. I don't know what. I feel like we should have won that match. Because we had Palace Sentinels about to come down. Vapor Snag wouldn't have saved him. Man. So if we had upkeep Bolt, I mean, obviously we don't know what's in his hand. If we upkeep Bolt and he has counterspell, we look silly. Huh. The recorder so far is. Yeah, I think we can play 1 more match. Let's play another match for the recording for the video. I think the thing about this deck is you have to be very proficient with it and not mess stuff up, and then you have to be very careful with. You just have to play pretty well with this deck, but it definitely makes every single match close. Like we just lost to the mono blue deck in a really close one. We lost to Slivers and it was quite close for the most part, and we beat. What did we beat? We beat another one and it was really close. Oh no, we mono red was a pretty close matchup too. Like all the matchups seem pretty close with this deck, which is pretty fun. Okay, that's a mulligan for us. We have to keep this, I think. Put that on top. Okay, Affinity. Our hand is not insane against Affinity. If we find red mana, we can kill like a Frogmite, then we might be in better shape. Oh dear, looks like it's going to be a pretty good draw for them. Oh dear. I play Affinity a good bit myself, so I know that I am not in good shape here. Dang it, needed that to be red mana. Going to play this and bounce my clue. I mean, I did keep a sketchy 6-card hand. Let's be real. I had 1 land and it was a tap land. Still. Hopefully we hit a red land. Oh no. There's the Forger. Good Forgy himself. Wellspring. Okay, so he's on more of the ATOG combo finish plan. Give me a mountain. Better than nothing. Now I can Skyfisher File next turn, potentially. Yep, we'll take the beats for 4. Don't really care about the 4 damage right now. Earlier I played a match and my opponent played like 3 copies of the 4/4 Mirror Enforcer, something Enforcer. Ugh, that would have been a fine draw if we could cast it. Ugh. We're going to bounce our Thraben Inspector and then get another Thraben. The versions running Metallic Rebuke have been really wrecking me. I need to reconsider that card for the main deck. Gosh, we're getting stomped. If we'd found a, I guess we would have had that counter too. Pretty much anything we cast there was going to be countered. Okay. Yeah, our draw could not beat his draw at all. I don't know why he doesn't attack with Frogmite. Trading here seems pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, we can't beat a Tog. We're going to concede. A Tog is just GG. We could like Prismatic Transit, but we don't have anything going on, so he doesn't even have to use the Atog. We're just going to bring in our Gorilla Shamans, our Core Sanctifiers, take out Electricity, Firebolt, and 2 Lightning Bolts. And then hope to be able to draw Gorilla Shaman. Actually, Prismatic Strand is probably worse than Bolt. We'll keep this hand. If he cited an Ancient Grudge, then it's really good against us, but we can like Galvanic Blast one of his 4/4s. Okay, I do not care about Relic at all. Well, Prism. And then next turn we can bolt 2 things. Okay, so he's going to have a bit of a slower start. Fine for me, I just need to draw a threat. Guess Battle Screech will have to do. I have 11 points of burn in my hand if I don't target any of his creatures with them. I'll kill that, why not? So we have our threat on the board. We need to draw a white creature before we can get the other 2 1/1s, but oh right, he can just make us exile it. I guess that's why he brought in Relic. We're going to save our Prismatic Strand to deal with an Atog. Cycle that. Bounce our Prism. Play Prism. Get in for 2 in the air. I guess we'll just gain the extra life points. Could matter. He goes to 18. He does have like onboard card draw in the form of the relics. So he's really got like 4 cards in his hand. If he chooses to sack them, which he probably should. Okie doke. There's the Atog. Okie doke. I do not know if he has the fling, but if he does, I do not have Prismatic Strands up. Maybe Honor Guard is supposed to come in this matchup. Oh my gosh, his last card is Fling? Are you kidding me? Wow. That's so unfortunate. $11, $13, $15, $17. He kills me exactly. Wow. Oh my god. If I had played my bounce land. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's so bad. Oh my gosh. If I had played my bounce land, bounced the Windscarred Crag, played Windscarred Crag, before this, I wouldn't have died to Fling. Wow. And then I'm still not sure if I win, because he just had to play an artifact next turn and I died to Fling. Yeah, I was still probably dead. Wow. That was unfortunate. I guess we'll just finish off the league, try to get another W. Jeez. I've just been getting stomped by everyone. They felt fairly close, though. Like, every single match I've played has felt close. But maybe I don't know if it's... I feel like it's not the deck, because I've seen people do well with the deck. So, I think the deck's pretty good. You just can't win them all, I guess. Huh. like when you're beating someone with the deck, it feels really easy. Like it's just kind of effortless. But I've kind of been, I don't know, got kind of, yeah, it's kind of annoying to lose close ones 3 times in a row. Let's try to pull it back for the finals. Maybe I'm keeping bad hands. Like this hand is the type of hand that I want to keep, but maybe it's unkeepable. Because I feel like having a vial slash prism is pretty important. But maybe it's just unplayable garbage as a hand. You never know. It's hard to say. Okie doke. Their Delver deck. Just gonna bolt the Delver. Get it out of the way. Before he has Spell Stutter up. I think he's the mono blue version because he's not running snow lands. That's an easy way to tell. Because the red versions run Skred, so they have snow lands. Okay, Fairy Miscreant. I'm going to play the Vial. I should have held up red mana, though. No, I shouldn't have. Rewarded. Going to bounce the Vial. That was a very good draw. He does not have days. Okay, of course he has the second Fairy Miscreant. No! Ugh. Happens. So he has a counter spell up. That makes me want to just... I'm just going to wait. If he has a Spell Stutter Sprite, he can counter any of my stuff. Any of my spells. That's what I wanted to save my Journey to Nowhere for. I'm going to play the Vial. If he counters it, we can... Oh, yes. So we can kill his 2 Miscreants, and then the Sprite doesn't counter it. And we do not yet have the requisite 3 artifacts to have Spire Golem killed with our Blast. But we can next turn. Okay, he has a Ninja instead. That's fine. We can kill Ninja. We can deal with a lot of 2-for-1s because we get a lot of 2-for-1s ourselves. Because a lot of our creatures come with draw a card attached. Oh, of course, he had a land. That's really bad now. Okay. So now we have 3 artifacts. So we could go for... Yep, counterspell. He was going to be able to use that eventually. So now we're going to blast this thing, because this thing's harder to deal with. Then we'll hold up our Alchemist's Vial. We will Vial the Ninja. Where is he scrying? Get out of here, ninja. Be gone. This way he can't attack, then before blocks, Vapor Snag me. It resolves. Interesting. That resolves too. Good to know. Okay, so I can crack the clue. Snap. Okay. I'll definitely jump with Thraben. Oh, another ninja. That's where I wish I had one extra mana for my Prismatic Strands. And he can counter a spell that costs 1, importantly. Oh, I forgot to sack my clue. I am bad. Well, there's only one way to get through the counter spells. Yep. Because of the 2 ninjas, I kind of just have to cast stuff into it. Brutal. Yeah, I lose. I can't win this game anymore. I'm not going to concede. I should have cracked my clue. If I'd cracked my clue, then I might have a better shot. Because if I had a land, I could cast my Palace Sentinels, but as it is, I just have to kind of hope he doesn't have anything this turn. If he has another counter spell, which he obviously does. Jeez, opponent. 3 copies of counter spell is a lot to draw in the top 20. Days, yeah, same difference. Yep, and that's probably just game. I'm not actually dead, but yeah, if this had been a land, I could have, oh gosh. Yep. Bad shape. Now he's gushing. Okay. Yep. Too many counters. Okay. I think he's probably favored game 1, and then games 2 and 3 I'm probably favored. Because I get to bring in a lot of cards that are good in the matchup. Like my Electricaries and my Pyroblasts. Don't really want to cut Firebolt. Why would I cut Firebolt? I'm going to cut Battle Screech. It's just too clunky. 1 Palace Sentinels. I'm going to try keeping Prismatic Strands in. Because he's a monocolored deck. I like cutting the Journeys. These cards are most clunky ones. Oh, man. Maybe there's like a very certain way you're supposed to sideboard to not get destroyed. Because I'm just getting hammered by everyone. Can we beat Mono Blue the second time around? That is the question. This is a fine hand. Prismatic Strands is looking bad. I feel like Prismatic Strands is bad in the matchup. Maybe it isn't. I wanted to try it post-board, see if it's better. I don't even know. Because it feels like it stops like ninjas. It stops all of those blue cards. Man. We're just going to kill this. We have a second Electricity, but we don't want him to get his ninja rolling, because the ninja's like the snowball card. Ponder. We really want to draw a land. Please, deck. Please give us a land. Hey, he would have drawn a card. Land? Oh, thank goodness. Oh no, I messed it up. No! I didn't play around days. Okay. I may or may not have ruined my chances of winning this game. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, I can't counter that. Oh dear, double Prismatic Strands is so bad here. Skyfisher. Bounce this card. Having Pyroblast is very good though. Yeah, I do not want Prismatic Strands against decks with counter spells. That's my new decision. It's just, yeah, if they can counter it, it's just too clunky. I can't try to fight him over that spell. I can try to kill it end of turn though. Ah, no! Oh my gosh. I wanted to kill the Delver because the Delver can actually attack through my Skyfisher. The Spire Golem can't. Maybe I'm not supposed to Pyroblast the Delver. Yeah, I'm spewing my Pyroblast a little bit. Yikes. Problem is that I can't just do nothing, but at the same time, if I try to cast spells, I'm going to get hosed. Okay. That's fine. So he can attack with Stormbound Geist. I block it. And then I can bolt it. Okie doke. Oh my gosh. Things are looking grim. I really wish these prismatic strands were basically anything else. I'm going to block one of these guys, because if he has a ninja here, then I'd want to kill the ninja with my bolt. Okay, it doesn't look like he has a ninja. Okay, so we're going to go for the prismatic strands this turn, if he attacks. Did we get him? Boom! Got it done. Okie doke. Okay, he gets to draw. Feels bad, man. Okay, we're going to let that happen so that we can prismatic strands the thing next turn. Change of plan. We're going to vial this thing, I think. Draw a card. Land. Nice. We can double block this. Yeah, we'll do that. Nice. We're starting to stabilize, and then we flood out and die. But a lot of our cards are good draws here. Prismatic Strands was actually good this game. Probably only want like one copy though. Oh, thank gosh, I can cycle it. We're going to gain the extra life. It could be relevant. I'm a little bit worried that he's going to end up with like 2 tricks in his hand, and then the Spire Golem is going to still wreck me. Wow. Did we draw like 5 lands in a row? No, we drew a Prophetic Prism. But yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh no, come on, deck. I'm not going to counter that because he's got better things to counter. He put both on top? Oh dear. Oh no, not another Spire Golem. No! Spire Golem is the worst. That's like the only card I'm afraid of. Ooh, I can kill a Spire Golem. 1 artifact, 2 artifacts, 3 artifacts. Gonna kill it before he draws the other card he scribed to the top. Yeah, I'm gonna use my whole hand here. Okay. Why didn't he exile like cards from his graveyard? That seems much better. Oh, of course he has another one. Gosh darn it! He scried 2 to the top. I guess we'll see what he has. If he has a bounce spell, I'm in deep trouble. That's weird. Why would he trade a 2/2 for a 2/3? Okay, we're in business. We are in business. This has been a grindy game too. The extra life points could matter. If we were at 9, it'd be a little bit different. Oh man. Don't really want to attack. Maybe my Prismatic Strands can get the job done here. I can't respond to ninjutsu because now he can use his spell stutter guy to counter it. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, it resolved. Nice. Oh my gosh. So he knew he has spell stutter, which can counter basically every card I have. Oh gosh. Okay, so he's drawing a lot. Pondering. Wonder if he's going to shuffle. Did not shuffle. Delver of Secrets. My nemesis. We really need to draw a card that makes us the Monarch. Redraw. Interesting. So we can... Oh, man. He's going to flip it here for sure. We'll have to trade Hydroblast. Oh my gosh. We have to trade one of them off. Okay. Now we have some spells to work with, so we can like start strategizing for the long term. This has been a crazy game too. We know one of his spells. We know one of his spells is a spell stutter. So we have to be careful not to get wrecked by that. We also know he has a Hydroblast. So we're definitely on the draw a good white card plan, but we took out a lot of our best white cards. And we still have another Skyfisher, a couple more glint things. We also don't have that many lands left in our deck. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we only have 7 lands left in our deck. If we become the Monarch, I think we'll win. Oh no. Okay. Yep. You can counter it. Okay, so now we make it so that thing can't attack.
Hey, caller.
Oh my gosh, this is so disappointing. We have like 80% of our deck is spells at this point. But we know he has a Hydroblast to counter this. And he probably has more spells than just that. He only has 10 lands in play. We have 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and the 15th. No blocks.
Yeah.
Oh no, please no.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's re-equipping. Galvanic Blast is not going to cut it. Okay.
What time did you get in?
All this, and we end up trading. But, oh my gosh. He had like 3 spells in it. He had 4 spells in hand. And yeah, now my draws are really bad. I need a creature to block all of his horrible 1/1s. Jeez. Getting massacred. Oh man, Bone Splitter is so annoying. Okay. We're slowly whittling down his forces one by one. But his spell stutter sprites give him a 2-for-1, so like we can't actually like we need yeah. Okay, so I'm at 6. Oh gosh, then the Spire Golem. And why wouldn't he equip to the Spire Golem? And we lose. Oh my gosh. That was an insane game. Ouch. Jeez. Getting wrecked. We got beat down. We lost 5 games in a row. Oh man. That's pretty brutal stuff. So I don't know if it was the deck or my sideboard plans or maybe some plays, but if you are watching on YouTube and you have any suggestions, be sure to let me know in the comments section down below because, yeah, that was disheartening to say the least. And I feel like the deck is fine, but I don't know what went wrong. But anyway, that is going to do it for this YouTube video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates whenever I post new content. Also, be sure to click that bell icon and share the video with your friends. As I said before, if you have any questions or especially comments, I really welcome them. I'm not a master of this deck, but I feel like I played it fairly well and we still got stomped, so maybe the deck's not great, but I feel like the deck's fine, so let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you would like to catch me streaming live, you can find me on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. There will be a link to that down in the description below. And, yeah, that is going to do it for this video. We only managed to get 1 win, but, yeah, only managed to get 1 win. Anyway, that is going to do it, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next time.